Call it what you will, personality, charisma, or simply the political presence thrust in her by the reputation of a famous father. Whatever it is, Benazir Bhutto has it. Every day, small groups assemble outside her house. She hears complaints and receives petitions, almost in the manner of an Eastern potentate of old. Yet Benazir Bhutto has no political office, and for the time being, she's not running for one either. But few would contest that in the transformation of her country from martial law to democracy, it might be impossible to deny Miss Bhutto a role. Exiled and imprisoned, Benazir Bhutto is now politically on the defensive. When her call for an early election was ignored, she was compelled to think again. Now she's embarked on a painstakingly slow journey across a political terrain strewn with innumerable difficulties.
Goodbye, thank you.
Every inch of the way, whatever she does is closely observed. Police keep guard outside her house, perhaps for good reason, but on her political forays across the country, they're never far away. Miss Bhutto says they're there to harass and to intimidate her supporters. When we travelled with her out of Lahore, we saw no evidence of that. They were simply there, apparently determined to follow her every move. It had been a lonely, uninspiring convoy which left the city, eliciting at first little interest, save the occasional huddles of people stopping to watch the motorcade go by. But the Bhutto convoy acquired a momentum of its own as it went along. And not long after it began, it was brought to a halt. A group of supporters, warned about the visit in advance, had simply blocked the road. This is a faint echo of the welcome Miss Bhutto had when she returned to Pakistan last April. Thinking that she could storm the ramparts of power, on August 14 in Lahore, she baited the authorities. People were killed, and some felt the campaign had lost direction and momentum.
The momentum is still there, but such a momentum can only exercise itself in a peaceful manner through elections. The regime is refusing to budge from the question of elections, despite the overwhelming repudiation in popular terms. On August 14, the regime came down with a very heavy hand. 40 people died, people were picked up, tortured. So we have decided not to push things so fast, but to pace them out in a manner that will permit us.
कायदे अवाम शहीद जुल्फिकार अली भुट्टो के अदालती कत्ल के बाद शहीद मोहतरमा बेनजीर भुट्टो ने पार्लियामान और जमहूरियत की पासदारी का अलम उठाया।
मेरे वालिद के शहादत के बावजूद, मेरे भाई के शहादत के बावजूद, मेरी माँ के बीमारी के बावजूद, मेरे इतने लंबे अरसे नजरबंदी के बावजूद सियासत में हूँ, इस मैदान में हूँ, मैं हूँ, इसलिए मुझे मोहब्बत है मेरे मुल्क के साथ, मेरे वतन के साथ, मेरे धरती के साथ।
30 साला सियासी जदोजहद के दौरान शहीद बीबी ने मुतअद्दिद बार जेल, जिलाबतनी और नजरबंदी की सोबतें बर्दाश्त की।
हम समझते हैं कि पार्लियामेंट्री निजाम को खतरा है और हम समझते हैं कि हमें प्रोवोक नहीं होना चाहिए और इस गोल्डन जुबली साल में हमें पार्लियामेंट्री निजाम को मजबूत करने के लिए काम करना चाहिए।
मुल्क में जारी आमरियत और गैर जमहूरी कुव्वतों का डट कर मुकाबला किया और सुरखरू हुई।
पीपल्स पार्टी का पैगाम अमन का पैगाम है, हमारा पैगाम भाईचारा का पैगाम है।
इनका वापस आना पाकिस्तान में मौजूद डरपोक अनासर को हजम न हुआ और दिसंबर की एक बदनसीब शाम अजीम बाप की इस अजीम बेटी की 30 साला तवील जमहूरियत, पार्लियामान और अवाम की खातिर जदोजहद का बाब इख्तिताम पजीर हुआ।
You can imprison a person, but not an idea. You can exile a person, but not an idea. You can kill a person, but not an ideal.